the fear inside myself and burn it all again. It's the right time to escape these games I've been looking for so long. It's not where I belong. Let it burn, burn, burn into the ground.
We are live for WWE 2K25 Universe Mode episode number 66, and it is in Vancouver, British Columbia, the same location that Survivor Series, the Battle of Brand Supremacy, is this Sunday. So let's see who the final qualifiers will be for the Women's Wargames match, and will Penta retain his WCW Hardcore title ahead of the pay-per-view. All right, guys, what's kicking off this episode?
The following is a no-holds-barred match and is for the WCW Hardcore Championship.
Oh, snap. Kicking off the go-home show to Survivor Series this Sunday, we have a hardcore title match, because if you watched last episode of Nitro, we saw this man, Karrion Kross, my fault, Killer Karrion Kross as he likes to be called, call out Penta to a title match before the pay-per-view. Kross is a former hardcore champion in his own right, and he is trying to get another hardcore championship reign on his resume. And he would be facing the Intercontinental Champion of SmackDown Live, Aleister Black, this weekend at Survivor Series if he can win. But Penta has been a fighting champion as of now, so we will see what happens when these two step into the ring with one another and cross paths. And there is your hardcore champion here on Monday Nitro, Cero Miedo. Penta has arrived. And guys, Penta looks ready to fight. He means all business going into this match. Will Penta's streak as champion continue, or will it fall to Killer Karrion Kross? Let's go down to Mike Rome, the voice of WCW Nitro, and start this match with the ring introductions, of course.
Introducing the challenger from Sin City, weighing in at 265 pounds, Karrion Kross.
The challenger is ready.
And his opponent from Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 87 kilos, the WCW Hardcore Champion, Penta.
The champion is ready as well. All right, guys, there can only be one man to walk out of this match as hardcore champion to face Aleister Black this Sunday at Survivor Series in the Battle of the Mid-Card Champions. Who will it be? All right, here we go. This match is officially kicked off. And if you are just tuning in for the first time ever, keep in mind that any match for the Hardcore Championship belt is a hardcore match. So there are no rules, and Penta almost lost his title after one move from Kross. And now Kross taking back the arms of Penta so he cannot counter this. Instead, he has to just endure those shots right to the back of the head. Like I said earlier, Penta is a dominant champion, but Kross has been champion before, so he knows what it takes to win these big matches, and he has a freaking traffic cone. Kross hits him with the traffic cone, and Penta not in a good position as of now. 2, kick out at 2. If you guys missed the last episode of Universe Mode that took place this past Friday, where we saw the WCW champion Cody Rhodes invade Friday Night SmackDown Live and attack their champion. The WWE champion CM Punk got brutally attacked by Cody and got hit with 3 crossroads during that brutal assault. So that is a match that will be in the main event spot of Survivor Series this Sunday. So keep that in mind, where you see Cody Rhodes, the WCW champion, versus CM Punk, the WWE champion. But now we see Penta in a world of hurt right now. Kross is looking really good right now, going for another weapon, and he has a light tube. Kross, light tube in hand. Oh, that was close. Penta with the counter, now Kross with the counter. Karrion hoisting him up and dropping him on that barricade and picking up the light tube once again and hitting it against his kneecap, trying to weaken the champion. But a great counter there from our champion. Irish weapon to the barricade, and now a nice DDT right into the floor from Penta. I believe Kross landed in a part of the light tube. Could be wrong, but it was close. Penta now charging up something here. Kick to the midsection, and Penta, look at this. Penta driver. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. That is Penta's finisher. The end might be near for Karrion Kross if Penta can keep this momentum going. Nice shot there. And an overhand slap knocking him down. And now it's Penta's time with the traffic cone. He's just wailing Karrion Kross with it. Shot to the face. And now Kross going for a move of his own. Hoisting him up and now flipping him backwards. Great move there from the challenger. And he is working on the ankle, as you guys can see. Trying to break it in half. And guys, this is the only men's match of the night. All 3 matches after this are all Survivor Series Women's Wargames qualifying matches. Whether that is a one-on-one match, triple threat, or tornado tag team. So just keep that in mind. And it is good that this is only a men's match because it makes sense. Because Kross might be new champion here if he can make Penta tap. Penta's in trouble. Penta trying to get out of this submission hold, but Kross has it in tight, but Penta somehow gets out of it. Traffic cone in hand once again from Karrion Kross. Kross going for a pin after that hit. 2. Oh, 2.5. That's a 2.5 there. Kross a half a count away from putting away the hardcore champion. Stomp to the arm. And now he is going to the top rope. Will we see Aleister Black face Kross or Penta this Sunday in a top rope shoulder tackle there from the challenger? And I noticed this earlier on, but I never mentioned it. Kross coming out all by himself. No Scarlett in his corner. He means all business right now. He wants no distractions with his beautiful wife. He just wants to go to town. Now Kross with some big stomps to the hand. And now looking for another weapon, and that is the freaking door. He has a door. Karrion Kross finding a door underneath the ring. And now look at this Mexican destroyer from Penta. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. That came out of nowhere. And I guarantee you this, Kross did not see that coming. Because I sure as hell didn't. Oh boy, Penta looking for the second Penta driver of the night. He hits it. The cover. Does he have him? 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Both men with near falls here in this match. Who is walking out of this final episode of Nitro before Survivor Series as hardcore champion? It might be Penta if he can land whatever he's looking for here. Super kick counter. Kross with a big shot. Now Penta with the counter. Sling blade from the champion. And now a springboard sling blade from Penta. And Penta using that great arsenal that he has stored in his back pocket. Penta going to the outside, coming back in. Don't know what he's thinking here, but he was waiting for Kross to get up. Irish whip into the corner. Now another Irish whip, but Kross counters. Wait, maybe not. Penta with a backstabber, and down goes Kross again. What a match, guys. This has been incredible. Penta hoisting him up, and a powerbomb right to the kneecap. And oh, he's taking the glove off. That is signature Penta. He doesn't need it. He just threw it as a souvenir. And down goes the champ. Oh, look. Oh, this is going to hurt even more. The exposed fingers of Penta getting stomped on. Oh boy, Kross looking for something here. Oh God, submission locked in. Penta is in trouble. Kross might be our new champion. No, he does not. Penta gets out of it though. Kross going to the outside, looking for a new weapon. Oh boy, the barbed wire bat. The barbed wire bat in play. And Penta with a shot there and a big kick to the side of the head. Not letting Kross use it. Instead, he is saying it's my turn, and he busts him open. First shot to the face. The cover after the shot with the barbed wire bat to the skull. Kick out at 2 from Kross. I don't know how Karrion Kross kicked out of that. I really don't. Kick to the gut, and Penta looking for the third Penta driver. The hat trick is completed. 1, 2, 3. Penta retains.
Here is your winner, and still the WCW Hardcore Champion, Penta!
Great match and a great retain from Penta. But what do we got next? This Sunday at Survivor Series is about brand supremacy. And last season, when Eric Bischoff was the GM of this brand, he proved why WCW stands above SmackDown Live. This season, nothing has changed, except for the fact I'm the general manager. And our roster is tougher, hungrier, and built to win. SmackDown can talk all they want about pride and momentum, but talk doesn't survive bell to bell. At Survivor Series, WCW just doesn't compete. We dominate. And I'll beat SmackDown Live for the second straight season and prove why WCW is the #1 brand to watch on this channel. All right, guys, coming up next, we have a qualifying match for the Women's Wargames match, and there is Alexa Bliss.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio,
Alexa Bliss, one of the most decorated women's superstars in the history of JV's Universe mode, dating all the way back to 2K22, where she was a former Raw Women's Champion. She has been a former SmackDown Women's Champion last season, and she has a bunch of other accomplishments. But one would be to add to the resume if she can qualify to represent WCW this Sunday at Wargames. And here's her opponent, Nia Jax.
And her opponent from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
All right, Ace Army, the first of 3 women's Wargames qualifiers coming your way. But let's see who the first woman will be. Will it be Alexa Bliss, or will it be Nia Jax to qualify for that match? All right, the bell has been rung, in a big boot there from Nia Jax to start off this qualifying match for the Women's Wargames team on the WCW side of things. We will see who represents SmackDown Live. We only know that they need 2 more spots because one of them is Bayley and the other is none other than a mystery person that Stephanie McMahon, the GM, has picked out. So we will see what happens there. The last time we saw a mystery person per se get picked out was Jade Cargill last season, representing SmackDown Live. where she blindsided JC Jane in a Houston Texans luchador costume, because we were in Houston, Texas, and took her spot, and the rest is history. And I don't think JC Jane still has recovered from that, because she went from the women's division to the women's tag division. But moving on, we're going to focus on WCW Nitro stuff now. We see Alexa Bliss with a pin attempt here. Kick out at 0 from Nia Jax. Chop there from Alexa, and that might have been a mistake because Nia Jax is a big woman and a big headbutt there. A lot of power with this woman known as Nia Jax, the irresistible force. Nia now sitting up Bliss and picking her up to one knee. And now look at this, a boot to the face once again. Bliss trying to catch a break here, but look at that counter. Great counter there from Alexa Bliss, and now we are on the outside of the ring, close to our announcer's desk and close to weapons. There are disqualifications, but both women staring at each other, saying what do they have to do to win this match. Count of 3, and oh, Alexa was looking for a clothesline there, but she just bounces off the body of Nia Jax. Good counter there from Little Miss Bliss. And a big shot there. A count of 5. Count of 6 now. There goes Nia. And Alexa Bliss just taunting here. I don't know what she's thinking. But she has to come in. Oh, there she comes. Big kick there. Maybe it was all part of the plan. Wait, maybe not. It's just so hard to do anything when your opponent is the size of Nia Jax. She just has that advantage. But Alexa Bliss has the quickness, just like we saw there, displayed right in front of us. Well, we'll see what happens. Nia rolling to the outside, coming back in, trying to regain something here. Big lariat there from Jax. Stomp to the arm. And Nia, look at this. Oh, look at this submission hold from the irresistible force. Doesn't do much because it gets countered, but that was interesting to say the least. Counter from Alexa. Alexa with another one. But this time, Nia Jax goes with a clothesline. Off the ropes goes Alexa. Alexa stops. And a big shot there. And still not being able to land any big move. Counter. Bliss now taking Jax into the ropes. Leaning her against it. Kick there. And this might be something here. A slap to the back of the head. And Alexa Bliss just stomping the face of Jax right into the canvas. Slow and steady wins the race, Alexa. If you want to win this match, this is what we got to do. Exactly. Double knees from Little Miss Bliss into a cover. Is Bliss going to qualify for Wargames 2? Kick out at 2. She was 1 count away. Alexa trying to figure out what she has to do next to put away Jax. But Nia is in trouble. She's probably thinking, what do I have to do to get back on the offense? Bliss with a beautiful combo here. Look at that. Back on the ropes goes Nia, leaning and underneath. A leapfrog from Alexa. Alexa taking her down finally for the first time in this match. And Alexa going to the top rope. This is vintage Alexa Bliss if she can hit it. Twisted Bliss from the goddess. The cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. Not many people kick out of the Twisted Bliss. And Nia Jax just did that. Maybe she finally found what she needs. But it doesn't look that way because Alexa Bliss is going to town right now. Double knees from Alexa. And now, oh, a step up enziguri from Nia, pulling that out of somewhere. Never seen Nia Jax do an enziguri in my life, but here we are. Nia trying to get the crowd riled up, but look at this. Nia Jax misses, lands on the mat, and that hurts. Bliss throwing her down, going to the middle rope. Oh, misses the double knee off the ropes. Irish whip from Jax, and Jax with a 180 sidewalk slam. Going off the ropes once again, and this time she misses again. Alexa Bliss doing really good to avoid all contact with the irresistible force. Oh, look at this. Alexa Bliss looking for something here. The pin attempt. Oh, nope. I thought she was going to go for a pin there. That would have been smart. But nope. Kick to the back of the spine. Oh boy. Bliss looking for the signature Bliss DDT. Kick to the midsection. Alexa hits it. That might be it. The cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Jax. Jax showing great resilience right now. And now both women to the outside trying to gain some thought into what they have to do to win this match and move forward. Alexa working on the legs now. Really good. Irish whip. In the ring we go. At a count of 3. Alexa doesn't hit anything. Another step up enziguri from Jax. And this might be the turning point. Jax hasn't been able to land this move all night, and she finally does. An elbow right to the midsection. And now a kick to the inside of the thigh, turning her around. Alexa Bliss is in trouble. Oh, look at this. Oh my God. Aggressive stomps from Jackson. Alexa Bliss busted open on the forehead after her face went straight into the mat. Oh God. Nia hoisting her up, dropping her down. The cover from Jax to move on and qualify. Kick out at 2 from Alexa. What a match. Counter from Alexa. Alexa looking for something here. Charging it up. I don't know what she's thinking. A shot there to the face. A chop. And look at this. Oh. Cover from Alexa. 1. Kick out at 1. I was not expecting a cover off that move. But look at this. Some stomps to the chest from Alexa. Bliss has this match in the bag if she can land one more big move, I believe. But we will see if that happens. Because Nia Jax, oh, I thought she countered that. But Alexa using her strength into the middle rope she goes once again, but this time on the opposite side in a middle rope attack. We've seen those Bliss DD or Bliss knees before, and they connect, maybe to win. Kick out at 2. Oh boy, speaking of Bliss DDT, we might see the second one. Kick to the midsection. Alexa connects. Will she qualify? Alexa has her right where she wants her. 1, 2, 3. Bliss qualifies for Wargames.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
Well, Alexa Bliss qualifies for the Women's Wargames team on Nitro. But let's see who the other 3 will be later on in this episode. This season, after Survivor Series, the Monday after, the time for waiting is over. The New Day isn't asking for opportunities anymore. We're demanding a shot at the tag team titles. Every tag team this season has been eating because of us, and somehow we're still without gold. That's disrespect, and we do not forget about that. It's been far too long since championships have been around our waist, and that drought ends this season when me and Xavier Woods, the New Day, get its title match this coming Monday after Survivor Series. We don't hope to win. We guarantee it. All right, guys, it's time for our 3rd match of the episode. And there's the Juggernaut.
Is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring from Austin, Texas,
Jordynne Grace making her way down to the WCW Nitro ring here on the Go Home show to Survivor Series this Sunday. And she is in one of the biggest matches of her Universe Mode career. She has opportunity to qualify for the Women's Wargames team and get her first win on the season. But let's see who she will be taking on in this triple threat match. Oh, it's her arch nemesis, Tatum Paxley.
Representing the Judgment Day from Dallas, Texas, Tatum Paxley.
Tatum Paxley of the Judgment Day here. And honestly, I would give her the most improved superstar this season. Last season, she came into the Royal Rumble as a new member of the Judgment Day faction, and now she has been creeping out the women's division. She has been eerie, and now she has a big chance of defeating Jordynne Grace again for the third straight time, and another woman. So let's see who the final woman in this War Games qualifying match is going to be. And it looks like that woman is Piper Niven. Good to see Piper.
And from Ayrshire, Scotland, Piper Niven.
About a month ago, we saw Piper Niven in a great match, in a great showing against none other than the WCW Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair. Obviously, Piper Niven did not walk out as champion because she would have the belt around her waist and she would not be in this match. But let's see if she can get the win here, because a win to represent your brand is equally as important. So let's start this triple threat match. All right, the bell has been rung, and here we go. Jordynne Grace starting it off with Piper Niven, and look at the strength of Grace, but here comes her arch nemesis, Tatum Paxley, jumping on her back, and now I don't know what she's thinking here. Well, she was looking for something. Grace now picking her up, and a body slam connects, and a chop punch. And look at the slam incoming from Niven. World's strongest slam connects. Nice maneuver there from Piper. Or Tatum Paxley, excuse me. And Paxley now with a combo to Grace. And here comes Niven, headbutt to the back of the head, and she is not done, and she throws her halfway across the ring. Now some forearm strikes here from Niven, and Tatum Paxley of the Judgment Day on the outside of the ring, taunting and getting this crowd fired up. Oh, and she just eats a lariat. Great. Now working on the neck, trying to wear that head down. Grace watching on as Piper finishes that move, and look at the strength of Jordynne, a strongest slam of her own. Speaking of strongest slams, we will see the Hall of Famer Mark Henry alongside Jade Cargill in the main event spot, because Jade Cargill is in the main event for the last two spots of the Women's War Games team, who will be joining Alexa Bliss in one of these women in this matchup. Well, we'll get into that later on. Niven taunting over Grace's body. The kendo stick was brought into play, and a great move there from Paxley. Irish whip from Grace. And Tatum Paxley has no members of the Judgment Day to help her right now. Usually Finn Balor's in her corner, but I do not see Finn Balor. Or it could be Dom, I guess, too. But look at the strength of Paxley. Picking up the Juggernaut, and a power bomb on the outside. Grace now looking pretty bad, in Piper Niven with a nice maneuver there to Paxley. Grace now Irish whipping Niven to the ring ramp, and a chop to the chest right to Paxley, knocking her down. Niven looking for a suplex here, but Jordynne Grace using the strength. Oh my God. What a move from the Juggernaut. And Paxley has a baseball bat in hand. Oh, this isn't good. This is not good. Oh my God. Right to the face. And right to the leg. Paxley not letting anyone win easily. Oh, dropkick there from Paxley. Piper Niven getting back up to her feet, but gets Irish whipped. Oh, Paxley misses that. Misses the second one, but a running chop block. Arm drag. And Grace now going after her rival all season long, and a spine buster connects into a cover. One, and it's broken up. Niven now with a nice slam there. Piper, Irish whip. And a nice maneuver there to Grace. And down goes Niven. Paxley, the only woman standing right now. But here comes Niven, firing back. Oh boy, look at this. Oh my God, Piper just threw Paxley into the ropes, and down goes Niven, courtesy of the Juggernaut. Paxley taunting once again, but the submission locked in, but not for long because Paxley comes back in. And I just noticed Tatum Paxley rocking new gear here, and it's looking good. The all black representing the Judgment Day's dark aura they have around them. Grace goes down, and now, huge maneuver there from Niven into into a cover, but it gets broken up. Paxley, reverse Russian leg sweep, and now some big punches to the face. Shot from Paxley again, and a drop kick connects right to the spine. Pax going to the top rope, looking for something here. Double axe handle connects. And look at this, Niven dazed and confused. But Paxley running in. Oh my God, what a knee strike. Nice dodge there from Pax. And the only woman of Judgment Day looking really good right now. She is on one. Oh, maybe not. Irish whip in the corner. Piper Niven with a big move incoming. Niven trying to end this match. Oh my God, lands on Paxley, but gets broken up at a count of one. Irish whip and a spine buster this time to Piper Niven, landing on that baseball bat. And now Firewoman's carry and a nice maneuver there. Down goes Niven and outside of the ring. Look at this roll up. Paxley. Oh, she almost had it. We have seen Tatum Paxley beat Jordynne Grace one-on-one and in tag team action before. So we will see what happens. The baseball bat coming back into play. And look at this, another kendo stick coming into the ring. Cover from Paxley. She does not seem to see Piper Niven there. Oh, Piper with a big strong strike. And slamming her down. Off the ropes, and down goes Grace once again. She has not been able to do much right now. Shot to the back of the spine. And a nice maneuver taking her down. And Piper Niven showing why she fought Charlotte Flair for that title. She might not have won it, but she has got closer than any of these women so far in their careers here in Universe Mode. Piper with the kendo stick to the chest, and now breaks it over Paxley's body. And throwing Grace down now. Paxley slowly getting up to her feet, resting on that rope, while Piper Niven to the top, misses. Grace back up, and now look at her using her strength. Break up there, Paxley trying to think of something to do. Face first with that strike, and now Niven with a nice sit-out maneuver into a cover while Paxley is dazed in the corner. Only a one count. Forearm to the spine. Now Paxley looking for something, but it gets countered. Piper Niven continuing her momentum right now, trying to get that spot to be the second woman to represent WCW this Sunday at Wargames. And a huge drop kick there into a cover. One. Kick out at one is Paxley. Piper hoisting her up. Trying to look to end her. Oh my God. Drops her right on her face, and she is busted open. Here comes Jordynne Grace. And Grace was looking for, or is looking for something, but does not get to use it because Piper Niven missed that throwing bat attempt. Now a 1, 2, 3. Piper Niven is your winner.
Here is your winner, Piper Niven.
Piper Niven with 2 big wins here in the past 2 months. 1 to fight Charlotte Flair and 1 now to represent her team this Sunday at Survivor Series. But what's next here on the Go Home Show? To the battle of brand supremacy. Last Friday on SmackDown Live, CM Punk learned a hard truth that way. That ambush, that wasn't chaos, that was clarity. You walk around calling yourself the WWE Champion, Punk, that title doesn't impress me. There's only one world champion that actually matters in this business, and you're staring right at him. I didn't jump you for shock value. I jumped you because I needed the world to remember who truly runs professional wrestling. And this Sunday, Punk, when you're laid out in the middle of that ring, courtesy of a crossroads again, you're going to realize that something painful, your era, ends the moment it collides with mine. So no more best in the world when you go toe-to-toe with the American Nightmare. All right, guys, it's main event time, and we're kicking it off with big-time Bex making her way down to the ring.
The following is a tornado tag team match. Introducing first, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
You heard Mike Rome. It is a tornado tag team match. The winner of this match is a part of the women's Wargames team. The final 2 spots are up for grabs. The winners join Alexa Bliss and Piper Niven to represent WCW. But let's see who Becky Lynch's partner is here in this tornado tag team matchup.
And her partner, from San Fernando, Chile,
And her tag team partner is none other than La Primera, Stephanie Vaquer. And what a team this is. Vaquer and Lynch teaming up. Oh, whoever their opponents are have to be shaken right now. But let's see who they are in this go-home show to Survivor Series. Off to a good start because there is the Storm, Jade Cargill, alongside her mentor.
and from Orlando, Florida, Jade Cargill.
Jade Cargill alongside Mark Henry here. But who is Cargill's tag team partner? Because, like I said, Lynch and Vaquer is a tough team. But Cargill is a former women's champion, and she has been in tag team action before. So she knows what it's like to win these marquee matchups. And it's Liv Morgan.
From Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
Well, this is a team, Liv Morgan and Jade Cargill versus Becky Lynch and Stephanie Vaquer, who will be the final 2 to represent the women's team this Sunday at Survivor Series in Wargames. All right, the bell has been rung and the Tornado Tag Team match is underway. Lynch with a big move there to Morgan while Vaquer goes after Cargill. Becky looking for something here, but Stephanie looking for a springboard, and she connects. Counter from Morgan to Lynch. And now look at Liv with a big rollover DDT there. And now beautiful combo here from the man, and a nice move there from La Primera. Early cover from the team of the baby faces, you could say. There's the team of the heels. And if you want any more information like this, what superstars on what brands, what type of superstar they are, heel or face, their win-loss record, anything, make sure to check out the spreadsheet. Link in the description. that is called JV's WWE 2K25 Universe Mode, or you can check the link tree. It is on there as well. So keep that in mind if you want to figure out and find out anything here in Universe Mode. And look at this, back-to-back diving attacks to their opponents off the top rope from Becky Lynch and Vaquer, and almost a 3 count there very early on. And wow, what a DDT that was from La Primera. This is Vaquer's first season part of Universe Mode, and she has already made an impact, you could say, part of this WCW brand and just the whole series in general. But now Becky and Liv are on the outside. I don't know what Becky's doing. She's just watching, coming back in now. Maybe getting some words in with Mark Henry. Mark Henry also making his Universe Mode debut. He was never featured in a season before until now. So, kind of cool to see. Morgan taking down Becky. And now Morgan taking down Vaquer. Oh my God, what a kick from Liv. And Mark Henry throwing Vaquer back into the ring. Wow, I did not expect that. In a baseball bat in hand, we saw one of these being used in the last matchup, and doesn't look like these women are going to give up. All right, all of the women plus Mark Henry on the outside right now. Vaquer, Irish whipping Jade Cargill into Becky Lynch, so Becky Lynch can do something here, but Liv Morgan is not going to let that happen. Irish whip goes Becky, and here comes Cargill following Vaquer. Oh boy, disarmer on the outside. I just noticed. Look at Becky Lynch trying to wear down Liv Morgan, and now Mark Henry grabbing a weapon, has a kendo stick, sliding it in the ring. So hopefully Jade Cargill sees it. What a cover from her, and broken up at 1 from Becky. Liv watching on, and a suicide dive miss from Vaquer. And now some right hands from Morgan. But Lynch, look at this. Oh, big kick knocking Jade Cargill out of the ring. Manhandle slam from Becky. And now Vaquer looking for something here, but a breakup or a kick out at 2. It was close. And now Liv extending her foot into the jaw of Lynch, doing everything she can to win this matchup. Irish whip from Stephanie. Nice takedown there from Vaquer, and Stephanie Vaquer going off as of right now. Oh, kendo stick misses. But, oh, this time to the face. And a boot to the skull from the former WCW Women's Champion. But look at this. Cargill looking for Jaded. Will she be able to land it here? Hoisting her up. Cargill has her right where she wants her. Cargill connects Jaded to Vaquer, but Becky Lynch sees it. Breaks it up before the count even begins. And a code breaker there from Liv Morgan. Big boots to the face now from Cargill to the man. Good move there from Liv to Stephanie. Guys, who will be the final 2 to qualify? And a standing oblivion there from Morgan. The cover while Jade Cargill taunts. Down goes Becky. That might be it. Yes, Morgan and Cargill win.
Here are your winners, the team of Jade Cargill and Liv Morgan.
And just like that, WCW Nitro is over. I'll see you this Friday for the last Friday before Survivor Series. I meant SmackDown Live. My fault. Take care, guys.